Hey again. Um, this time a little different. Um, I had an accident here in Karlstad, Sweden, on 22nd August 2010. When I went out for a walk to exercise, I did the pull-ups on a goal door.
High rep to the net. It explains this deadly issue of goal tip overs, explains what these flags mean.
I have attempted to repeat that exercise, but instead, um, while doing those pull-ups, the entire goal door have actually tipped over with me, um, and as a result, I have fallen backwards on my back, pulling the entire goal door with entire weight of my body against my head. As I crashed down, I attempted to avoid that door from hitting me. So I have twisted my head and tried to just push, that goal door somewhere that would slide over my head somehow, leaving me maybe only with bruises or something. But it didn't happen that way.
Secured to the ground. More importantly, they will know if it's not.
It didn't happen that way. Unfortunately, also I holded myself, for the goal door like this on the outside. What, as a result, this allowed me to push away the door from me when falling down, and it was the worst that could ever happen. Accident, which at first I was gonna say I was ashamed of, but now upon detailed research that I have conducted, internet research, I realized that a good amount of people are actually dead when those accidents take place. And as you see, this is not on the forehead, where you have greater chance when taking impact, but actually on the side of my head, which actually also leaves me with a question if my skull was actually not broken, if it didn't broke my entire skull. So far so good. This is the 24th. It's 2 days after the accident have taken place. This is how it is. Well, when you don't have insurance and car, I actually walked home, maybe a good mile, I would say, and afterwards back in town to clinic, where I asked them for help, but was declined help because I don't have the health insurance. And I think it's actually really important for me to record that so people can understand what happens when you're completely ousted like this, when every right is denied to you. And I want these humanists, these people who really are humanists, who work for the sake of humanity, of goodness in this world. I want them to see the evil that they in reality represent in this world. I want them to see the damages they do to normal people, how they drive people crazy, entire world, and really ruining us, ruining our societies, ruining our lives. So at first what I was quite ashamed of, now I have taken initiative to actually record this and even put this online so people can actually see how it is to live like this. The nurse at the clinic was shocked when she first saw me as I came at night. I walked to the clinic. It's also probably a mile or so from here. Or maybe not, maybe half a mile, I don't know, mile or so. A good kilometer and a half, mile, I would say. Yeah. And as she was shocked but unable to help me because I didn't have the insurance, as my hat on this side was blistered with blood which have accumulated. I was afraid that this blood would actually that would simply drop down and go into my eye lids, where it would accumulate and make me blind, make me go even blind perhaps. And I was just asking them, I asked nurse, I said, could you please just have doctor just to make a cut here through the skin so all the blood would go out, and that would save me from blindness maybe. And instead, yeah, I was just sent home, walking home. Nobody was able to help me. Of course, once the doctors see you with such a seriousness of injury, they assume what is a responsibility. And as they assume what is a responsibility, that means that you should be x-ray. That picture, it's then evident whether your skull is broken or not. That's one thing. And according to his physician's instructions, of course, you are afterwards advised on what steps you should take or stay at the clinic, what most likely would be maybe even the case in normal circumstances. And of course, without the insurance, nobody could do anything about it. Another thing is, I'm here in Sweden already longer than what I supposed to be according to the law, and as a consequence, if they would help me, that would end up probably in what would be deportation from here. So these people, I know they want to help me, but they were not able to help me. Imagine this. So this is how it is, and I think this is important. I think it's important for people to understand. It's a disgrace that I, European, not only was denied the rights to stay in the United States of America, every right as a white person, but as I attempted to live in Europe and the way I do, upon complaining to all the human rights agencies, including Amnesty, United Nations, and so on and so forth, that this Jewish American government have enough authority to exercise such a severe oppression against people. Even so, even when the person is asking for help in a situation where I am, and people are willing to help but are unable to act because of this kind of a stupid situation.